Mr. Utah 59. I hadn't done a restoration in a while. I got a good friend, and I do work for him, that asked me to refinish a couple of firearms for him. I'll have to bring the other one out and show it to you. I done refinished it and intended to show it to you, and I got busy, didn't get it done. But it's an old handgun. It's a 22. It's an old target gun. I think it'd be interesting to you. I personally never seen one like it before. I've seen pictures of something like it, but I never seen one. But I tore this thing down. I cleaned it up. It's got some pits in it where, somebody abused it for a while, but it turned out pretty good. But now I got this thing he wants me to clean up for him and refinish it. So let's just get right into this thing. Now this thing is heavy. Anybody seen one of these? Know what this is? It's an old concussion black powder rifle. Got a little age on it. He actually said this was a kit that he built when he was a kid. And anyway, it's in pretty rough shape. I don't know if you can see that old barrel or not, but mercy, I hope you can see some of the rust on that barrel. I hope it'll focus in on it. This whole thing, it really looks rough. Can you see the rust around that? Let me roll this thing over. Can you see the rust? I don't know if you can see it or not. Lighting's not really great in here, but look down this barrel. I mean, you don't have to see down it really well to see. It is nasty down in that barrel. So, I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to try to tear this thing apart. We're going to try to strip this barrel and re-blue it. He said he wasn't interested in any value money in it as far as historical or anything of that nature, because it was a kit, and he had when he's a kid. He said he just wants it to look better. Hadn't been fired since he was a kid. Sorry about the delay. I hit a button on my computer and cut it off, so this will be a spliced in piece. But anyway, he said he wasn't worried about value or anything like that, because he just wanted it to where it would fire again if somebody wanted it to. And so we're going to see what we can do with this old thing. And I don't even know how this thing works, to be honest with you. Well, that fires it. Ain't no doubt about that. Back trigger do. Aha! He cocks it to make it easier to pull. Alright. But that's what my next project is. I'm going to be working on this thing, try to clean it up. And like I said, I hope you can see the wood, how dull it is. I don't know if you can see all that rust on there or not, but we're going to be working on that rust and see if we can't get rid of that mess. Get this thing cleaned up. So I'm going to shut this thing off right now. I'm going to start seeing if I can figure out how to take this thing apart. And I don't know. It's black powder. I never shot a black powder. But we might see if we can figure out how to fire this thing. He said if I wanted to fire it, go ahead, to make sure everything's alright. I don't know. We'll see. Now, the old 22, the old target pistol gun, it's got some age on it. Like I said, I tore it apart, cleaned it up. And I went to fire it a few times to make sure it would fire all right. And it wouldn't fire, it wouldn't feed. So I brought it back, and the magazine was messed up on it. So I worked on the magazine a while. And I finally got it where it would feed good. And I shot 5 rounds through it. Pretty accurate little gun. And I'll try to get out here sometime, the restoration of this, and let you see it. But for right now, I'm fixing to start tearing this thing apart. So I'll periodically jump back in here and show you a little bit about what I'm doing. And you guys hold on. See if we can make something look decent out of this thing.